шановні, продовжуємо наводити порядок у Детройті. Прийшли до офіцера Ріда. Щось ще тут, коротше, не кінець.
But we still have one unresolved issue.
Catching his accomplice at OCP.
Exactly. And when everyone realizes that OCP's been sabotaging us the whole time, mentions of a strike will come up again. We don't want that. So who do you think it is? Becker's an obvious choice. I just don't know if that's not too obvious.
Becker Mills?
Do you suspect that Becker is on Windows payroll?
All signs point to him.
They do, don't they? And that leads me to another thing. Becker wanted to meet you. You're supposed to show up at some old factory. And he wanted you to come alone.
A rather unusual request.
That's why I'll get Officer Washington to listen in. By the way, how do you feel about it? Can you trust him?
Despite shortcomings, he is trying his best.
That makes me a little less anxious about signing him up to look after you. I'm skeptical of anyone that OCP tries to push on us. First Becker, then Washington, and let's not forget about Dr. Blanche. Speaking of which, Dr. Blanche, is she being helpful? Are you getting anything out of those sessions?
Ну, давай так.
Is an enormous help. She listens.
Good. That's good to hear. Sometimes that's all it takes.
I will meet Becker, but there is a place I will visit first.
Sure thing. In the meantime, I'll
Куди?
brief your overseer.
Щось огурчик дав якусь наводку, чи що?
Officer Washington,
Yes, sir.
you've got a new assignment.
I'm ready and willing.
І що це за завдання? Ладно, не для мене. Чуєш, ти мою якось загони сюди, підніми, подивись, що там знизу, бо бляха. З такими виїздами там скоро щось відвалиться. Чесне слово, бляха. І зараз знов. О май гад. О, госпіталь. Треба до подружки зайти. Пішли.
Did you watch the
Lift.
game yesterday? I don't know what's wrong with our team. We're losers.
I wanted to throw the TV out the window, but it was stupid.
Хочуть все відібрати у людей. Це просто
I pulled
щось.
a hamstring because of them.
VIP сектор. Навіть ліфт осіпів, бляха. Це тру. І хто це там? Там хтось мене чекає? Хто це у них там лежить? Цікаво, цікаво, що це там за
Wait, why
шишка.
are you asking me about my liver and kidneys? They shot me in the leg.
We can offer you a higher standard of accommodation and additional benefits if you decide to sell.
Just get the bullet out and let me leave.
Продати почку? Ви чо? А просто вилікувати що, вже не можна? Просто дістати кулю, там, заштопати та і все, і гуляй Вася.
She's waiting for you, Murphy.
Це добре. Мабуть, уже прийшла в себе? Угу.
Come on, give me the skinny. I want to know everything.
Ah, Murphy, we started the party a little early. I hope you don't mind.
Sorry, partner. It's my fault. I just gotta hear what's happening at the precinct.
In usual fashion, OCP's doing everything in its power to keep the police down.
Come on, this is time to celebrate. Louis is feeling better, Wendell's in jail. Let's party.
If you don't think a strike is brewing,
You know what? Let me get this grouch out of here so that you two can talk.
okay, I'm
Щось з
going.
таким голосом,
Feel
точно.
better, Louis.
Ведіть його нафіг звідси.
You look well.
I gotta admit, I sleep better knowing that you got that bastard. But what about you? How have you been lately? Did you get any more of those visions?
Були, звісно.
I still see things.
You know, ever since Antonowski showed up, they seem to be happening more often, and with greater intensity. I don't think I've ever seen you in such a state. I just know how it
Якому?
affects
Робот
me,
як робот.
so I can't imagine how it affects you. The fact that he's the brother of one of those guys
Це
who
ж ти в лікарні, а не я.
shot you.
We should not let the past haunt us.
Easier said than done. His presence reminds me of the day that I left you. I often think that maybe if we didn't split up that day, things would have gone down differently.
Можливо. Ну,
Neither
це
of us
ж...
could have predicted the consequence of our actions.
That doesn't make me feel any less guilty. What I don't get is if Wendell is actually the brother of one of your murderers, then why did he come out now? After all this time? And why didn't he kill you when he got a chance?
That is what I intend to find out.
Right. Is it true that he's working with someone from OCP?
That is what he claims.
Damn Becker. We should just lock him up already.
We do not have proof.
Not yet. I
Нема
don't know if you
пруфів.
heard, but the old man ended up in this hospital after his
А,
heart
ото
attack.
він там
I'm not
лежить.
even sure if he's in a state to talk, but it probably wouldn't hurt to check if he
Зараз
knows
піду, мала,
anything,
да.
right?
Зараз піду.
Anyway,
Я і так би
I think
пішов,
I need a little rest after all this excitement.
але не пустили.
Thank you
трошки.
for visiting me. We'll be back to working together in no time.
I look forward to it.
А, на очима бігає. Чи то мені здається? Ні, зараз на мене дивиться. Теж на мене. Щось, коротше, ладно. Хай собі дивиться куди хоче, хоч в потолок, хоч куди.
Did you hear? We're moving
Ну,
in.
вже відчинено.
Private clinic in 20 minutes.
Good. I don't think I can last a minute longer in this stench.
Здорово,
Hey, where do you think
бандити.
you're going?
To talk to the old man.
You're the only one who actually showed up to pay him a visit. You know he talks about you a lot.
Does he?
Yeah, about you being granted human rights. He's rooting for you. So maybe it's not such a bad idea. You can go in.
I served this town with every drop of my sweat. Always trying to improve people's lives.
Ніхіра собі, тут скільки людей можна покласти?
Told me, mother, we did not see Delta City rise. But don't you worry. I promise it will happen. Mother, why aren't you saying anything? Michael, is that you? Your halo
Нім.
shines bright.
Архангел, Михаїл, Майкл. Так. Ну, давай
Someone in
відповіді,
OCP was
конечно.
supporting Wendell's operations. I want to know who.
RoboCop? Oh God. I'm getting close to my final days. And I just can't stand this uncertainty. But you came back from the other side. Tell me, how was it? Was it unbearable?
I don't know.
It was like waking up from a long nap. A new man.
I hoped that would be the case. I believe that death isn't the end. You are walking proof of that. Unfortunately, I have not.
Вже я не хочу, щоб
all
він
I
це,
set
типу,
out to
одобрював.
do. Those saboteurs inside OCP.
Не підключена, коротше, крапельниця.
Are you referring to Max Becker?
That weasel seeks not only to destroy you, but also my company. Be wary of him. I know you
Harok.
would never let anyone jeopardize the good name of OCP. Before you go,
Сорі,
be so kind
я ж не медик.
and give me some painkillers.
Я ж не можу тобі давати ліки. Чи що? Ну давай вже, важимо старіка.
I can always count on
О
you.
май гад. Ну він скоро вже помре, хай собі помирає.
Thank you,
Ти що тут став?
son.
The helicopter is on its way, sir.
Perfect. Oh, good news.
Leave now. We need to get him
Why
ready
the
for
long
train.
face, Robo? They'll pump him full of OCP's cocktails, and come Monday morning, he'll be back to signing deals as if nothing happened.
Подивимось, подивимось. Але мене це не обходить. Мені треба робити справу. А мене тут тягають.
I am the mayor of this city. RoboCop, you have to intervene.
Це правда?
Is
Він
there
має
a problem?
увійти.
This man is preventing me from exposing OCP's hypocrisy. The way this hospital treats its patients is the best depiction of what OCP wants to do with this city. A brave policewoman shot in the line of duty is crammed into a small room, while the old man has a
Я з тобою
cozy
згоден,
VIP
абсолютно.
wing of the hospital all to himself. This
Це
is what
неподобство.
Delta City stands for. Even bigger division.
But the time
Ні,
you had your
Дельта
tonsils
Сіті.
removed, you were staying in the VIP wing too.
We're not talking about me. We need to talk about the people. RoboCop, please stop this madness. Make a statement. That policewoman is your partner, isn't she? So tell us, doesn't she deserve better?
Питання не в ній.
Lewis should be treated under better conditions.
Hey, cameraman, you got that? Even an OCP robot sees the hypocrisy. Listen to him. Don't let OCP take away our city. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak. Okay, guys, we're leaving.
Ні, Кузак
We
правий,
should
ну а
find
що
him
ж.
a cozy, secluded, preferably padded room.
Все? Я пішов? До побачення. Так, куди я тепер? Щось там кудись десь, хтось там, щось там. Огурчик? А, на свалку мене ж відправляли, точно. Тут же ж полюбас якась засада.
Hey, Mr.
only seek answers.
You came, so you can follow a command. Surprising.
Surrender.
Які це нафіг накази?
Defiant as usual. Your creators screwed up the job by not installing an off switch. Well, it doesn't pay to fix their mistakes. It's cheaper just to replace you. So, RoboCop, meet the future of law enforcement.
Троє, так? І теж з мізками, так?
Power like yours, but at the push of a button. That is why it is not only more effective than you, but infinitely more obedient. That's just a fragment of the speech I
Бляха, я
prepared.
невчасно.
But hell, this product speaks for itself.
Поняв вас.
RoboCop, what's the status?
This is no appreciation party.
Gunshots? What's going on?
You need to use robots.
UEDs? They're already functional? Mr. Becker bragged about them during my onboarding. I'll try to find something that could help. Just give me a sec.
Don't get excited. This was just a warm-up.
RoboCop, I got something. A headless UED will start shooting other droids. It's a bug that ended a presentation in front of the OCP board. I'm looking at the footage now.
Let us see if they ever got around to fixing it.
Warm-up is over. Get ready for the real strike. I knew the guy that made you. Bob Morton, right? Arrogant brown-nosed. I used to be happy that he was dead.
Submit to
One less
authority.
asshole on my way to the chairman.
Notifying criminal.
Now, I wish you could see
Terminating aggression.
your end.
Law delivery. Terminating aggression. Execution of justice. Discontinue the fight. Pacifying criminal.
Десь ще є.
Bring order.
Все, ти.
Enforcing peace.
It's impossible for you to win. I've seen the simulations.
RoboCop, I've got some more on the UED project. The old man didn't like it much and wanted to shut it down. He was certain that your brain was what was making you superior to them, so Becker continued to work on the project in secret.
He took a big gamble.
Hey, who are you talking to? Is that Oedipus guy helping you? Well, once I'm done with you, his career is over. You are durable, I'll give you that. You could become a strong part of my urban enforcement unit. Your redundant parts have too much impact on your behavior.
Бляха-муха, не то хотів нажати. О, тут я вам такий, да, собі? Погана така мішень для вас, так? Та ти там здохнеш. О, ось це вже мені до вподоби. Це вже останній?
He's telling you how to outplay my UEDs, isn't he?
Becker knows you are helping me.
He gave me access to the OCP data himself. Under these circumstances, I feel obliged to use them any way I see fit.
О,
Until now, I didn't want to damage you too much, but no more.
де OCP? Немає? Чекайте, чекайте. Оу. Ти що?
Cost too much and object too often. You and the police are unprofitable. That's why I made the urban enforcement droids. I'm gonna replace all of you with them. Appreciate being on the first no. You know what? I'll turn you off anyway. You can resist, but it doesn't change anything. I won't let something like you kill my project.
Це хто такий був? Фух. Та вони мене цими лазерами, бляха, насліпили так. Що капець. Що це за гумор? Вони що, бляха, безкінечно будуть іти? Та бляха, трумбець. Щось треба з цим робити. Треба, мабуть, нагору лізти швиденько. О, може я тут зможу тусуватися, га? Сліплять, бляха. Ух, це все. Бляха, тут були заряди ці. Крумбець якийсь. Ні, ну нормально, впорався. Треба все визбирати тут. Так, і десь ще там був контейнер, якщо я точно пам'ятаю. Десь тут був. От що там сталося? Бляха, воно все тут лежить, коротше. Ну нормально, що. Весь його завод, бляха. Розібрав. Ага, відкритий. Так, значить і той відкритий. Той, що тут десь був. Чи це мене глючить? Ну, коротше, глюки. Пішли нагору. — 42-128 ефективність. Якщо що. Ні, ну один раз, звісно, вони мене
What the hell just happened?
Becker!
Oh, just stop right there.
Great performance, RoboCop. And
О, і
Mr. Becker,
Мілс тут.
it was an excellent presentation.
Я так і знав.
You promised to show me a reliable remedy for this crime wave. And you really did.
Yes, I've been working on UEDs for the past 5
I meant
years.
RoboCop.
Так, тепер
He's proved
можна...
once again that he's still the top player.
Excuse me? It just barged in here and started accusing me of conspiracy without a shred of proof. It is not stable.
Я вас
I have
обох,
Wendell's
короче.
Oh,
confession.
do you mean the guy that's been harvesting human organs? Very reliable source. You keep forgetting that your organic components are the bane of my entire existence. They complicate things. I need a simple tool. A tool that I can control. And until this remote is in my hands, I have that... Oh!
Well, it's time for me to go. Thank you, Mr. Becker, for your presentation.
Стоять!
I'll be watching the progress of your project. But until then, keep up the excellent work, RoboCop.
And you better keep an eye on that remote.
Я щось ніфіга не зрозумів. Вони вдвох хотіли мене вбити, альо. Я щось не поняв? Чи що? Чи я взагалі ніфіга не... Скільки я їх там? 48 поклав. Конечно. Щоб були варіанти. Та й пофігу.
That should do it. What's going on over there?
Becker's here, and the cops are not happy. Becker tested an army of robots on RoboCop. Can you believe that?
That is so unethical. To conduct an experiment without our supervision?
Right.
Та це якась фігня. Це, мабуть, треба, блін. Або це. Ладно, трошки підкопимо. О, а що там по цих? Це ж краще, наскільки мені здається. Що це таке? О, так, треба, коротше, зайнятися цією штукою. Так, ось цю. Розібрати. О, чуєш? А друга плата, вона, типа... А, вона з нуля починається. Ну, да, я так і думав, що... Думаю, може, типа, мати дві, це ще краще. Але ні. Давай ось цю. 4-3. Так, тільки спочатку давай цей мотлох повикидуємо. Нормально так. Давно вже було пора цим зайнятися. Так, ну у мене тут 22, 21, 20, коротше, всі 17 нафіг. Де? Ага. Двадцять 6 непогано. І що? Є такий один. Такий. Два таких. Сквозний є. Двадцять 6 пойдет. Давай подивимось, що там. Так, подивимось, що там. Значить, нам треба право-ліво. А таке нам треба буде? Таке, чи нам треба буде? Ще один такий треба буде. 20%. Блін. Я щось про це не подумав взагалі. Так, ладно, давай подивимось, що ми тут маємо далі. Сквознячок 26. Угу. Так, ще один сквознячок треба. Або отакий. Ага, 23 є сквознячок. І... О, можна 25-й влупашити. Треба щось таке гарне, да? Ага, тут сквозняк треба. Або ось це. І ось це. Це прикол якийсь? Це як, типа, так? А, ось приціл ще. О, ось ще. Ось ще. А що воно погіршує? Пробиття броні. Це якийсь трумбець, якщо чесно. Може вона і не краще навіть тієї. Угу. Мінус броня. Мінус пробиття броні. Мінус пробиття броні, мінус перезарядка. Мінус розброс, бляха, мінус магазин. Але шкода капець космічна. Так, наче краще трошки. А отак, якщо. А воно теж, коротше, все. А, воно на все впливає. Та ну нахер, ти що? Ха! Коротше, 20-й є якийсь. О, я сюди можу 25-й сандалити. О. Це шкода, так? Ну... Може ще щось гарненьке вийде. Це що, прикол якийсь чи що? О, 25. 22 нафіг. 25. «22» дало, так? Отак от, коротше. Хлоп, хлоп і хлоп. І на тому все. 26. Сюди я можу 26 поставити. Сюди 26. 25, 25, 23 крайній. 25. 21 сквознячок. Чекай. А, не. 25 сюди. А сюди таки 21. Сюди 25. Ну і все. Походу все. Так. 98 шкода. Та ти шо, перезарядка, та ти шо. Бімба.
Hey, Becker's here. Let me get my hands on him.
It's a new age, and you have to accept it. My robots are here to stay. Detroit will become the first city policed entirely by my machines. No brains, no glitching, total control.
So that's it? You just gonna replace us?
You've already been replaced, honey. Can't you see it?
What are you talking about? Murphy's one of us.
You're a little confused. That's RoboCop you're talking about. Murphy's the guy who's legally dead.
That's it. We are going on strike.
We are cops. Cops do not go on strike.
That's the spirit, old-timer. I have important people to meet, multi-million-dollar contracts to sign. You know, the usual.
Well, that sucks. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
You can do something. Your cruiser needs cleaning after your last shift. If you have a hard time finding something to do, come to me. That goes for the rest of you too. Murphy. Briefing room, now!
Чо кричиш вообще, чуєш? Дядя. Ти на мене не кричи. Автою. Пішли.
First First of all, I don't want to hear a word about those damn robots. We have a job to do. Now that the milk is spilled, we are looking for a mole in OCP that's been protecting Antonovsky. As hard as it is to believe, Becker is not that guy.
Yeah, but he's still a prick.
Як це ні?
Sure is, but there's still a mole that we need to find.
Воно, падло, хотіло мене, бляха, прибити. Що, на приколі? Це ж хіба не було, типа, цей, там...
What are you suggesting?
Замах на вбивство, ні?
Good thinking. You can try to squeeze a confession out of him.
If I get my hands on him, I will squeeze more than just a confession.
Так, ну що?
Hey, Murphy. That news lady's in the lobby waiting to talk to you.
Добре. На цьому все. Дякую за перегляд. Зустрінемося у наступному епізоді. Лайки, підписки, коментуйте, що подобається, що не подобається. До зустрічі! Слава Україні!